Hi, this is Brian. This video is intended to show you how to operate Kingdom Media Center version 2.3. So the typical way that it's used during the meetings is you have the song stack over here on the right. This is where you preload 3 songs for that particular meeting. So let's do that now. We'll pick song number 12, so we enter that. We hit ENT for enter. We hit song 1. Now song 12 is loaded in stack position 1. And we pick song number 35, hit enter. And then we load that into song stack position 2. And then song 89. And then song 3. So now we have our song stack loaded. When the meeting is getting ready to start, then we just hit our first song, hit 12. It loads up into the queue, and then we can hit play. So if it's still the beginning of the meeting, we preload the song stack, and then some congregations like to play pre-meeting music, so then you can click on the blue pre-meeting music button, and it'll list all of the songs that are currently loaded in the orchestra folder for the pre-meeting music. So to start, we can just pick any song in the list and hit play. And what that's going to do is cycle through this list. So you can play that before the meeting starts, and let's say it's a few minutes before the meeting is ready to begin. You can come and hit the stop button. The song stack is re-enabled. Hit the first song, and then when that first song is announced, then you can get ready to hit play. Okay, so that's the basics of playing music, getting the song stack loaded, and using the pre-meeting music. The next thing we can talk quickly about is recording meetings. If you wish to record a meeting, it's very simple. You just hit the record meeting tab and hit the big red button. And when you do that, it's going to start recording, and it's set according to the date and the time on the PC, and it's recording direct to MP3, so we don't have to re-encode a WAV file to MP3. Very convenient. The time recorded value, it gives us a continuous update of how long it's been recording. And we also have an indicator down here on the static portion of the screen that shows us that we are recording. We have a red LED indicator, and the word recording in red is flashing. So it makes it very obvious that the meeting is being recorded. If you choose to add a title, you can add that here. By typing in a tag. As long as that tag has been typed in before you stop recording, then it'll be appended to the MP3 file in the title tag. So I'm going to go ahead and stop recording. So now the file has been written to the hard drive and saved. Now we can move on to file management, managing file tab, manage files rather. And we see a list of all of the files that have been recorded to date based on our sign-in, which is typically the congregation name. Here it's my name because I logged in under my account. But if I click on the last recording I just made, I can also see over here the MP3 tag title. So we have the name of the file based on the date and time, and then the tag was appended, CO Visit Brother Smith. So we can get more information about files as we click through them. And these are checkboxes in our file list, so we can delete multiple files at once. Let's say I wanted to delete these 3 files. I put check marks next to them, come down, hit the delete selected files button. Are you sure you want to permanently delete these? Yes. And it'll do a deletion and update and let us know that those files have been deleted. If we wish to copy a file, let's say we wanted to copy this file to a USB drive, we would select it, click the select location to save to. That'll open up a dialog box. The USB drive would show up in this list. Since I didn't plug one in for this demo, I'm just going to copy it to the C drive, hit OK. And if I copied multiple files, I can do that by clicking the check mark, and then I can begin copy. And it'll copy these 3 files to the C drive. All files have been copied. I can click OK. And if I wanted to play a file, I could. I would not recommend using this while the friends are at the hall, or if you're just doing it for testing, you can select the file and hit the play button. If you want to burn it to a CD, you can click the Burn CD button, and that'll start Windows Media Player in the Burn CD option, and you can burn these MP3 files to audio CDs or to data CDs through Windows Media Player. And then when you're done with that, close it, and you'll return right back into Kingdom Media Center. And then the last tab here is the Settings tab, where you can select whether to use the old music library or the new music library. And then you have the ability to select your preferred language, whether it's English or Espanol, Spanish. So let's say we want to start using the new library. We select it here. We get a warning message stating that we'll begin using the new library the week of January 4th. Are you sure you want to do this? We say yes. And then if we go back to play songs and pick a song, hit enter. And now we see we have the full lyrics here as well. And we hit play. And you'll also notice we get the album art being displayed, which we didn't have for the old library. And we have an indicator here that shows us that we're using the new Sing to Jehovah 2009 music library. We're still set for English. If we come back to settings and we switch to Espanol, we hit yes, go back to play songs, pick the same song, 15, enter. Now we see that the title is in Spanish and the lyrics are in Spanish. And if we hit play, we'll hear the same music playing, but now we have titles and lyrics in Spanish as well as the album cover art in Spanish. Hit stop. And if we were to exit out of Kingdom Media Center and restart it under my login ID or under a congregation's login, which is a Windows user ID, it will remember these settings. So it will start off as new library and Spanish preferred language. So we can set these back to English and old, and come back and play song 15. And here we have song 15 from the old library to play. So we can switch back and forth to the old and new library, to Spanish and English, and it'll remember the last setting that it was set at, and then it'll play accordingly. So when we're done in Kingdom Media Center, it's the end of the meeting and all your MP3 copying is complete to the Friends USB drives. Then you can come down and click on the shutdown button, and then it'll say please make sure that the Conference Bridge phone line is hung up and that the wireless microphones are powered off. Click OK. And then we're getting one final warning. Are you ready to shut down? This will shut down the program and the machine. And if we were to click yes, then it would begin to shut down and power off the PC. So it does a complete shutdown for you. So that's just a quick rundown of Kingdom Media Center version 2.3 and some of its capabilities, and hope you enjoy it and hope everything works fine for you as it has for us for many years.